What's good, y'all? We back.
Yeah.
Okay, we back. Okay, we back.
So today, well, you know, y'all know what's going on. It's MWM. Yeah. Me, Josiah, and Brendan.
What's that?
Sandbox Podcast.
W.
That's our new sign. We throwing it up everywhere. It's not a gang sign for any feds watching.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I am not a gangbanger. I'm not a gangster, brother.
We don't know. We don't do
Look,
that.
MWM, move emotion, brother. That's what it means.
We're trying to move emotion in the most legal way possible.
Exactly.
For any of you coppers watching.
In the most Uncle Samus way possible.
We follow the rules.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm a suburban. Suburban dude.
Suburban dude. But anyway. Oh, shoot. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you watch the last video and like.
I recorded
comment,
the
subscribe.
same day as this video.
Exactly. So if y'all got the same clothes on, bro, y'all broke. Bro. No, we're just doing multiple things on this day. You know what I'm saying? When it comes out, it's up to
Try to be more consistent for y'all.
Exactly. So if you want this consistency, you better lock in anyway. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. But anyway, today's episode is a little bit not different, but we've only done one other episode like it. Today we're gonna dive back into time. We're going to be talking about some childhood things in terms of like things that have shaped us to who we are, like our comedy and, you know what I'm saying, what we enjoy, stuff like that. So my very first question for y'all, what show from your childhood had you in a chokehold and why?
SpongeBob.
Explain.
It's just so many clips, man. If you think about, oh my God, I said that crazy. There's so many clips, man.
So many clips, dude.
Yeah, but it's just
Anyway.
like so many memorable moments, so many memorable episodes, so many things like you go through life and you're just like, dang, this happened on SpongeBob, and it makes you want to see it. Like, it's crazy. But definitely Black Back to the Past is always something to laugh about.
I agree. Because, like, bro, I don't know. Like, I know y'all know what I'm talking about, but have y'all ever just said a SpongeBob reference and somebody you don't know just laughing because they understand exactly what episode you're talking about, what scene you're talking about? It's like a universal language. Like, I can talk to, like, I have a coworker. Literally, we will joke about SpongeBob jokes that like we've just seen before. Like while we're working, he'll just say something, I'll say something, we'll laugh, and we'll keep working. Like literally, that's how it goes. And it's just like we can do that we did it all day one time. Literally all day, we would just make different jokes back and forth, all from SpongeBob references, all different. Because there are some funnier than others. You know, like y'all know what I'm talking about. You got like, oh my leg, oh brother, this guy stinks. Like you know what I'm saying. But like some of y'all be knowing them hidden gems though, and that be y'all some real SpongeBob watchers. I know, because I'm a real SpongeBob watcher.
Shout out to the owner of the white sedan.
He said, you left your lights on. Yeah, no, that's a good one. But Brandon, what about you, if not SpongeBob?
SpongeBob, he's standing there.
Menacingly.
He said, he's in the trash can too.
He said, assert yourself. That's my ice cream cone. Bruh, like there's so many. Like we can do this all day. I'm trying to move on. He said, that's my ice cream. No, great. Let him have it. You can have it. Say thanks. Then he walks out. Bruh, funniest thing. Bro, literally, it's so funny.
Assert yourself.
That's my ice cream cone.
Great! Now let him have it!
You can have it. Say thanks.
Underrated person on SpongeBob when it came to comedy was Plankton, bruh.
He was such a
Plankton,
hater.
when he roasted that whole family tree, he had me cracking.
Oh my gosh, I was so weak at that.
He said, be quiet, Tubby. He's like, don't you talk to my grandson like that.
He
said,
was-
put a sock in it, Grandma. I was like, what?
He was like, raspberry. Oh, come on, kid. He's like, quit wasting my time. He's like, hey, don't talk to my son that way. Who do you think you are? He said, I'm Plankton, you old hag, and your son smells like boogers. Bro, literally. He said, you can't talk to my wife that way. What do you think this is? I think it's time for you to lose some weight, fatty. That's what it is. Bro, got the whole... You
Say,
can't
don't
talk to my
son.
grandson
Yeah.
my grandson that way. Someone ought to put you in a mental hospital. Someone put you in a box floating down the river, Grandma. Bro,
Oh my
the
gosh,
whole-
that killed it. I was so
all
weak
of us
at
like, you
that.
people are crazy. I'm getting at, bro. It's just a different level, bro. It's a different level.
Said, line them up. I got something for all of them.
Yeah, he did. He knocked
said-
them all down. He said, bow, bow, bow. Next one, next one.
He said, you
said,
old
reload.
hag.
Right. He said,
Old hag.
someone should put you in a box floating down the river, Grandma. It's crazy.
Nah,
Because a
it's
little
not-
kid wouldn't understand that, but now that we're
no.
older,
Looking
we
back on it,
understand that.
now, like the jokes were so funny, bro.
They were.
They were so funny.
And it had some
And
real
it's
life
for all
elements to it. You can
ages.
see some of those happening in real life.
That's how Zootopia 2 is. Brother, you gotta watch that.
I do.
It's so
I do.
funny.
I do.
It's
Like
so funny.
when SpongeBob got mad at Mr. Krabs over Mrs. Puff, just like sipping over Mrs. Puff. I know we
He's
all.
like,
know.
we're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this. Yeah, nah, for real.
He said, "You know what I want." He said, "You know what I think, Mr. Krabs." He said, "This is Puff."
He was basically cussing him out for us kids that didn't know. She said, I've never seen him use that colorful vocabulary. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Like,
Bro walked on. Yeah.
You wanna know what I think?
well, you know, it's interesting because SpongeBob
Just
has.
for Mr. Krabs to still not get Mrs. Puff.
Yeah, nah, he folded.
Tragic.
He folded. No, because I
Let
think
that be
every.
a lesson to some of you that just want to buy your way to the cheese.
That money is not gonna unlame you. You're a lame nigga.
Well, I mean, it happens
if
all
you're
the
lame, you're lame. That money
I
is
mean,
not gonna unlame you.
It definitely showed in that episode. But I think what's nice about SpongeBob is like every character is so different. Like, and they all show you something else. Like, for example, when I was growing up, I used to think Squidward was the funniest, bruh. And it's like he's so negative, but like it makes so much sense because y'all all have annoying coworkers like that are so enthusiastic about like a dead end job. It's just like he would be like. Every time he said anything, it made so much sense to me. Like, it makes so much sense to me just thinking about it now. But back then, I was like, man, he's kind of like a hater, bro. Like,
No,
but it
for
was still
real.
funny because, like, he would always, like, blow up at the smallest things, and then SpongeBob would, like, try and be his friend. He wasn't going for it. But, like, you know, growing up, it's like, I see why.
Yeah.
But, Brandon, what was your answer going to be? Was it going to be SpongeBob, too?
SpongeBob, so I'll give a different answer, though. What was the question again? Sorry.
It was,
What childhood?
What's
yeah,
your
what
childhood
childhood
show?
show, like, yeah, how did you in a chokehold and why?
Bro, Ed and Eddie was one.
That's a good one.
I was gonna say, I loved Ed and Eddie, bro. Like, I used
Great
to watch
show.
that all the time.
Great
like,
show.
that and SpongeBob are top 2 for me. Like, my top 3, SpongeBob, Ed and Eddie, Tom and Jerry. Like, those
No,
3
Tom and
right
Jerry
there
are great.
carried my childhood right there. I don't know. Ed and Eddie, they were just all 3 just funny dudes, just in their own
Just
way.
in the neighborhood making things happen.
Like,
bro.
Eddie was your sister's scared.
I'm telling you, he was trying to make
he was-
bread, bro.
he was
He
always
said,
about his
bro, I gotta
bag.
get rich. That's really us right now. If you think about it, just like, dang, how can I get rich, bro?
Eddie had all
I
the
was
schemes,
gonna say,
bro.
Eddie
Like,
had all the schemes. Double D was just a smart friend that he was basically innocent all the time. He was just there for the ride. He was a loyal homie.
he was a real one though. He was always there.
Yeah.
And then you always had to have your friend that's about to smoke, and that was realistically Ed because he was strong as mess for no reason.
No, they,
hilarious.
like it's funny because like he would always do what Eddie said with no thought. Like,
Yeah.
and I what I like about a lot of those shows back then is like you have like these dysfunctional friend groups, bro, but it like works, which I think is really funny. Like even with SpongeBob and Patrick, like Patrick be disrespecting him all the time, using him.
Yeah.
Remember when there was like the National No SpongeBob Day or
Day.
whatever?
This
This
man
man had a
was the
shirt with his face crossed off on it. He said, "I just need one day of without any." You're like, sorry, making fun of his laugh and stuff. I'm like. Bro, that's crazy. If like there was like a National No Myles Day and these niggas went, I'd be so sad. Like, bro, come on, bro.
And then he was like, so, he said, I have an idea. Let's do it on Patrick Day.
That boy tried to get out the back. SpongeBob said,
bro, so funny. But nah, for real. Yeah, Ed and Eddie, that's a good
I was
one.
gonna say, yeah.
But
And
it
there-
worked though. But I understand the
But it worked.
dynamic
But it worked. But it
with Squidward and SpongeBob because I'd say I'm more like SpongeBob when I be at work, bro. I just be trying to have a good time, get through the day, bro. Not even like get through the day, but it's like It's much better to be smiling than to be
Not
like,
for it does make the
"Nah,
work
it sucks."
like quick.
Yeah, trying
But
to
I
find the
understand
good.
the people that be like, it sucks because that's me in the morning. I'd be like, this sucks. But if I'm gonna be there, I'd rather have a good time than a
But
bad
he be
time.
negative all day though.
Yeah.
He was like, y'all need salt? We're all out.
No.
Can you check? No.
No.
Like it be stuff like that. Is like that's OD, but like
That's what you wanted
but
to
like
do.
but
when
like
you're
but that's
at your
like what you want to do
job
when you're at
done.
your job. Like a little annoying things like that is kind of like I get it. But then even like when Mr. Krabs was trying to make it like 24 hours. And then the dude was like, he was like, we're closed. He was like, yeah, I'll get a double crab. He was like, no, you will not. I was like,
Why?
Are you open?
Read the sign.
I'll have a Krabby Patty Deluxe and a double chili kelp fries.
No, you won't. I can't hang out here all night. I've got a life.
that's real. Like, imagine trying to go home and then some dude comes in late. Like, I know for all y'all that like work in restaurants and stuff, like, if you haven't worked in a restaurant, please do not be the person. If the restaurant closes at like 8, do not pull up at 7:55. Like you could because they're technically still open, but just know everyone in there in the back is gonna want to punch you in the face, and they might not even do your order
the
right.
Table, the Arthur under the table.
Right, because it's annoying. But like to that point, I
Same
understand.
thing for people that work in. I know my retail. I've never worked in a restaurant, but retail,
I work both,
bro.
restaurant and retail.
Yeah.
If you know you're supposed to go shopping all day, do not pull up within the last 10 minutes, bro.
You're not gonna find the jeans in 10 minutes.
Just call
bro.
it and come back the next day.
You're not gonna find the outfit that you need for tomorrow
Exactly.
in 10 minutes.
You're not
doing
going to. You don't lie. Say it's gonna be quick. You know well enough it's not going to.
It's never quick.
It's never
And you
quick.
make it our day longer. We wanna go home, bro.
And then you get mad when you don't get the proper customer service. Like, you guys just didn't serve me with smile. They were supposed to be off at 9.
I'm about to
It's
serve you
9 to
up
10.
something else.
Hey.
on my tray rice. Why your head just moved? I'm about to serve you up something else.
But
Hit
nah.
you with that. What's your hands like?
Right.
So you said Ed, and Eddie,
Ed, and
Tom and
Eddie.
Jerry, and SpongeBob, right?
Yeah,
Nah,
those are
Tom
my
and
top
Jerry
three.
had us in the
No,
check
Tom
on
and Jerry.
10.
Tom and Jerry is the fun.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You know what I really
OG.
rock with all those 3 shows. Like you said, like they're all dysfunctional as a group. But if you mess with either one of them, like in the group, they all came together for the smoke for you. Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, like,
Yeah, they
like
chose
in
back
Tom
in
and
loyalty.
Jerry, like when that black cat Butch or whatever, when the other black cat would try and hurt Jerry, Tom would always come and hit him over the head with stuff, bro. It's the funniest thing ever. Then he would like grab him and then he would like bang him in the head with some, bro.
Nah,
Funniest thing
whenever
ever.
Tom and Jerry actually pulled up and worked together, it was always the best
was funny.
episodes, bro.
And then the dog, the dog, Spike and the son are so funny, bro. He's like, that's my boy, bro.
That's
so
my boy.
funny. He was like,
That's my boy.
he said, my boy's trying to sleep. Now if you wake him up, it's gonna be a problem with me, bro. Just so funny because it's like all the dynamics in all these shows are so funny.
He
Like,
always punked Tom. I felt so bad.
Well, Tom
I
was
remember-
doing it too, though, because remember he was on that leash and he drew the line. He said, all right. And then started beating him up.
with the bat. Are you remember when he started nibbling the bat?
Yeah, hit him with it.
Bro, like honestly, if y'all don't like remember what we're talking about, bro, I'll try and find clips and put them in to like jog your memory because these are like good things we're talking about, bro. And I was gonna say my answer, the best show I've ever seen, but obviously came out when I was a child, was Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Fire.
That is probably the most like me and my sister. We watched that show religiously when we were kids, and we still talk about it to this day. Like we just bring up random things we think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was that good.
Favorite character from the show, go.
Sokka.
I'd say Sokka too, just because he's funny.
Sokka's
I like the funny characters.
Sokka's funny. Like I've always
It's
like I always
it's
like
like
Sokka.
Sheen, it's Sokka, it's Patrick. It's always the funny ones.
Facts.
What's his face?
Who would you say?
I would say Aang, to be honest. I think Aang was my favorite in that show.
But see, here's the thing. There's not a lot of characters in that show I don't like.
Oh
though.
yeah, I don't think there's a character in that
There's
show.
not a character that I
Besides
dislike.
the one that they had you like.
Yeah,
right
except
to
for like the
dislike.
villains. Like obviously,
I'd say now though, like Uncle Iroh or something. Virtuous.
yeah, I like,
Uncle
Uncle
Iroh's
Iroh's a
up
great
there,
character.
yeah,
He's
that's-
actually my screensaver. Funny enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, nah, but
He said, "Brave little soldier boy."
oh, that's a
Go
so
marching
that
home.
leads into my reason why I like Avatar. Avatar has every element of something you could like in a story.
Yeah.
Good main character, good side characters, great villain, redeeming character, great character development, great world, like the world building, like you have the different nations.
Yep.
Like for all y'all that don't know, bro, just watch it. I don't care how old it is. Watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you haven't seen it at this point, it's on I think it's on Netflix still. Watch it. Literally watch it. It has a great story. It's funny. All that.
All the genre.
Life lessons in there. All
Oh
that.
yeah. Like the song he was singing, like it's called Little Soldier Boy or whatever. But like if you watch the show and you find out what the context of it is, you're gonna think this is so deep. This is so deep for a kid's show.
Are you not
know what I'm
understanding?
saying? You don't
Is it not clicking for you? Is it not clicking for you?
No, it's
Especially since apparently our most watched viewers are 30 to 50. So if you guys have like kids, younger kids, show them that show, bro.
I'm telling you, look, when I have kids though, they doing nothing but watching the same shows I watched as a kid.
No,
I
that's
got
a
the
fact.
website with all the shows, bro. I'm telling you, Tom and Jerry's gonna get played, SpongeBob is gonna get spun, Adventure Time, regular show, all of that is gonna get spun, bro. The little codename Kids Next Door, Ed and Eddie, all of the joints, bro.
Teen Titans, the original one.
Ooh,
Johnny-
no, hold off on that. 'Cause
Johnny
that-
Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo
hilarious.
was a good one too. But that leads me to my next question though. What character would y'all want to be? Like when you were a child, what character did you want to be and why?
El Tigre, bro.
Ooh, now that
That's
if you know, you know. That show was some heat. That show was some heat. That show was some heat. You know, the dad with the boots and then
White Pantera.
then the grandpa with the hat, the sombrero robot.
Yeah,
Bro, that was
he's
hard.
the evil. He's the bad guy.
Yeah, no, that was LT Gray. If you know, you know, bro. That show was some heat. That show was really good.
He
Because
said,
back then,
he
like
said, "Are you?"
each channel used to have its own website for the games and stuff. I always play the LT.
Yeah.
No, that show was some heat.
He said, "Did you have the?" He said, "You know who I am? I'm El Tigre." He said, "I'm the assistant manager. You can't get in."
Bro, that show was heat. If you know that show, you're a real one, bro. That show was some heat. But Brandon, what about you? What character would you
Oh shoot, that's a good question.
They had Dog with the Blog. They had Ant Farm.
Ant Farm was
Disney
a
had some
banger.
heaters.
be? No,
This is
Ant
all
Farm
over
was
the
pretty
place.
good. Ant Farm was pretty good.
Nah, like when it came to like, I guess there were like what sitcom shows.
Yeah.
Disney was goated in that. But what character would I be?
That's declassified.
No, niggas just classified some heat. That was some heat. That was some heat. That was some
I'm
heat.
not gonna lie. Like, being the Avatar would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. For a day, being Aang, like, cause I was gonna say being able to like actually control all four elements like that would be smooth.
You remember the episode with Jet? He was not
Yeah.
having it, bro.
I could
He,
do without
and you know
that
what's
part,
crazy?
though.
In the beginning, he wasn't even worried about it. He's like, "Wow, thanks, Jet." Like this nigga was not worried about Jet
He
like
said,
that,
"Hold
bro.
on.
Yeah.
My man.
Then at the end, he was like looking at him sideways, but it makes sense though.
He started
it
putting
makes
two and
sense.
two together because he was only 12 still. He didn't know better.
Yeah.
And then he's
He's like, "Oh my gosh, you're such a good guy, Jet." And he said, "What?
He said, wait,
Nah,
hold up.
Sokka was a real hater in that
Katara,
one.
you
Like,
doing
but
a
it
little
makes
too
sense.
much right now, twin.
Right.
I don't like that."
Right. I remember he pulled up on her. He was like, Uncle Aaron. He was like, "Hey." I was like, "Brother, get out of here, bro." Like, he's like, "These are my freedom fighters." I'm like, this light skin, bro. The ultimate light skin was Jet, bro. He pulled up about 6'3" at 14, or however old they were, bro. Talking about he was like an orphan and all that, and like he had a
Had that
assembled group of
stupid thing in his
YNs,
mouth,
bro.
yeah.
Like, yeah, he had little.
Speaking of, what's her name's friends, too, brother?
Ooh.
What's her name's friends?
We're talking about Mine, Tylene, though.
Yeah.
Mine's, yeah, Avatar had a lot of great characters. Let's just say that. But
What was the sister's name again?
And the warrior girl, Sokka's girl.
The
He
Kyoshi
had
Warriors.
a few baddies. He had a few
Sokka
baddies. He was him, man. He had no powers.
yeah, he was just smart.
He had no bending.
No, that's true. Wait, you said Aang, right? As your character, you would be.
Yeah, I
that's a good
almost
one.
said Robin, but this dude Robin, his character's low key dark. I don't think I could be Robin from Teen Titans.
I say Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, bro. Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh,
great
for sure.
Show.
The thing
Great
I
show.
would no, actually, they would have to take Bob Ferry's away, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro.
Well, bro, you just gotta
My
break. You just gotta
teenagers,
not
brother.
break the rules, bro.
It's
You gotta
wild,
not. But after you get
But
a
they
certain
have like
age,
1,000 rules
Bruh,
in that book,
Trixie
bro.
would have did some tricks on me, brother. It's slow. Trixie would have did some tricks on me if I had Fairly Odd Parents, brother. I'm not lying, bro. I'm not lying. You got Fairly Odd Parents. You're crushing on this girl for the longest. You're not gonna be like, I don't want to make that happen, bro.
Well, I mean,
That's
I honestly think there's ways.
probably against
He
the
did
rules.
do it though. Remember, he did do it. He was the coolest girl, and then Trixie was his girlfriend for a little minute. He was like, I'm not really messing with that, bro.
Yeah, no. He said no. There were rules, but like you could manipulate the rules in certain ways. Timmy he was 12 or 10 or however old he was. He wasn't smart enough to think about it. But I also thought like after a certain age you don't have them anymore.
Yeah, I think it's like 16. When you
Yeah,
grow up.
so you wouldn't have to do what Josiah was doing because you wouldn't have them no more.
That's
as
all-
a 12-year-old,
Bruh,
as a
as a
traumatized-
14, 15-year-old, you're not like, dang.
All right, I mean, I get it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Stop playing with
I'm
me.
not.
Because I had a little crush on my two teachers and the little sub-teacher. Shout out to you, Miss Jones. I'm not even going to lie to you, man. I'm on it now, man. Miss Jones, when I was in third grade.
Miss Jones and Miss Jones.
Yeah, Miss Jones and Miss Jones Ross, both of them.
Yeah, if you guys end up, we mean that in the most nicest way,
Yeah,
most
for sure.
respectful way possible. You guys are both beautiful women.
That's real. But I already forgot.
Okay, yeah, right. That's real. Okay,
No,
bro.
that's real. I agree. I agree with
You
it.
just left us.
You didn't have Miss Collins, bro?
I didn't have Miss Collins.
Oh,
But I saw the.
Lakeview,
I see
GI?
the. I saw the vision.
Yeah,
I saw the vision, but I didn't see it firsthand.
yeah. You got to experience it, bro. Look, and for everybody watching, like, oh my God, that was third grade for Jones and Jones Ross, and seventh grade for Miss Collins, bro.
Right.
I'm well old, bro. We are not thinking about that, bro.
That's real. But moving on. So like, I just love all those
We
shows.
really name dropped though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that, but that's fine.
Okay.
Well, the probability of them,
let's
probability of
cut
them
all
seeing,
that out.
pro-
Let's cut all that out,
it
then,
don't
son.
it don't matter, bro. The probability of them seeing it is very slim. Not gonna lie, it's fine.
Keon, when you edit it, just bleep the names out loud.
That was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie
That
to
was
you.
kinda
So, yeah.
crazy. Just bleep the names out.
Ah, fuck it. I don't care, bro.
For me, bleep the names.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Anyway, moving on, bro. But like,
I used to
but
volunteer
anyway,
for
like,
Miss Jones Ross, and that would be awkward.
I like all the shows. I like all the shows we just talked about, bro.
Yeah.
Like they're all good. Like if y'all haven't seen like LT
Regular
Gray,
shit.
Would you really
Yeah.
want to be Timmy Turner's your birth,
He's
bro?
a Timmy Turner.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, no. I think it'd be cool to. I'm not saying. I mean, I thought when I was a boy, I think it'd be cool to have like fairies that would grant my any wish. I did want to be him. Looking back on it now, with all the trauma and crazy things he had to deal with, no.
But think
like,
about all the
yeah.
trauma and crazy things you dealt with as a kid. Now, if you have some Fairly Odd Parents, they would have fixed that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's why as a kid I'd be like, yeah, that's cool. I would want some fairies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Fairies!
I also wouldn't wish.
Fairies!
I also wouldn't wish for the dumb stuff he was asking for. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Maybe.
reminds you of though, Mr. Crocker
Who?
of the Incredibles. Remember the teacher when Dad's talking about putting?
I think not. Yeah, the incredible. Bro, speaking of that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, so next question. What movie felt like a core memory for you growing up? And mine was going to be The Incredibles.
Oh, Spider-Man, bro.
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's a good one too, though.
The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Facts. Got me into superheroes.
Rush Hour.
That's a good one.
Rush Hour.
That's a good one.
Bro, Rush Hour is good. I watched Chucky when I was super young, so that's what got me into horror movies.
Iron Man.
I got into Iron Man late. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch Iron Man when it first came.
Bro,
out.
I remember when.
I
Well,
was
first
late
of
to
all,
Marvel
so do y'all think Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man?
He's personally my go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for nostalgia reasons.
Because I feel like he's
The Spider-Man movies were better movies with him in it. I mean, I understand like all the action and stuff with Tom Holland and stuff. All right, cool.
like.
I mean, I even like the other one, the other Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
I think he was a good Spider-Man.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I think he's but you gotta like separate. You
Yeah.
gotta separate them, like, because I think like it's like with Batman, right? Like I think there's better Bruce Waynes than there are Batmen that have played the character. You know what I mean? But like with Spider-Man, I think Tobey Maguire did a good job playing both. I think Andrew Garfield was a good Spider-Man,
Right.
but I don't think he was the greatest Peter Parker.
Right.
And I think Tom Holland is like.
I don't like.
I don't love him in both. I don't love him in either. I think he's a decent Peter. And I think he's a decent Spider-Man, but he's just not better than Tobey.
I feel like he's the best Spider-Man like character kind of because like he's so young. Like,
he fits it the most because he looks the youngest.
Yeah,
he fits like that little goofy
he's
kid
the best
teenager.
fit for
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
I agree with that.
But like you guys said, like Toby had like the best story writing beside his side,
Right.
And he was the best Peter. Andrew Garfield, he kind of got best with the writing, which sucks because like Spider-Man acting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Tobey Maguire's
when you watch the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, like all the poses he be hitting and the jokes and like the way he moves like a spider when he fights the villains, it just feels
like
more like
perfect.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Tom Holland, he's not bad. I'm not hating. I'm just saying like that's how I feel.
We waiting for the black Spider-Man. We waiting for the
Miles Morales.
Yeah, we waiting for the real version of it though, not the animated one. We're waiting for the IRL.
They said that Lucas from Stranger Things is gonna be Miles Morales. Well, they said he's in. They said it's like a rumor.
He's in talks.
I don't know. I don't know if it's actually in talks,
bro.
Ooh, you mean that one? Get out of here! The NPC Miles Morales or whatever.
They were trying to make him. They was trying to make him it. Well, Kai was trying to back that.
No, that's fine. No, the answer is no.
It's okay,
like I wouldn't want to watch that.
You don't gotta
but that's
back your
fine.
friends into everything, bro. No.
You don't think he'd be a good actor?
He could, maybe I don't know his skills. So maybe, but I don't know. I doubt it. But you know, I don't want to hate and be like, no. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hate for now until I see something.
Yeah, there's no evidence that he's a good actor, so I can't say. No. I know he's committed.
He said the absence of evidence isn't the evidence of absence.
Because as far as acting,
Boondocks. That's another golden one for the OGGs.
But the NPC Myles, dude, he's actually pretty talented though. Like he plays the drums and stuff. Like he's pretty talented. But as far as acting goes,
we don't know. I mean, we know he
since
can
I
commit
don't
to
know
being
right
a
now,
character.
don't ruin the possibility of that, bro.
What's that other show? Dang, there's a lot of shows.
No, there's too many.
Remember
So
the Adult Swim ones?
Oh, what, like Family Guy and
Aqua Team.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force? That show was so
Yeah.
weird. Some of those shows I was like,
Squidbillies.
yeah, that show was funny.
Yeah.
That show was funny. But like, what? Okay, my next question relating to
Wait,
like,
did you say yours?
I said The Incredibles. Like I thought that, but see, like you know what's
Childhood movie.
because when's the last time y'all sat down and watched something that you haven't watched since you were a child? Because watching The Incredibles again, I watched it recently, like around Thanksgiving time, like last year. Bro, it was so crazy because like there were a lot of things that you look at in terms of like what happened to all the old heroes and then like the new heroes, like being in hiding and quote unquote and all these different things. It's like as an adult, like you understand. But as a kid, I'm like, oh wow, they're running around and you don't really think about it. Yeah. And I liked it because like as a boy, I always wanted to have super speed. You know what I'm saying? I think part of that, you know what I'm saying, like when you're a boy, like the dude that got all the biddies was, he's the fastest in class.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to be the fastest in class.
You
know
out
what I
there
mean? Like
trying it every day racing, bro.
You get second. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like a failure. So that's why I like The Incredibles. But other than that, like, watch it again as an adult if you haven't watched it. Because it's like, it's still really good. And it looks pretty good for, like, when it was made. It was made, like, 2005 or something? 4?
Yeah, that's like
early
like Monsters
2000s.
Inc. and, like, the Toy Stories. I
Yeah,
like those.
Yeah, some heat.
Especially all, like, the beginner Toy Stories. 1 and 2 definitely hit. 1 and 2.
Toy Story
and
2
3,
is some heat. Honestly, Toy Story 2.
And Toy Story is they're underrated when it comes to like their story and like kind of how it goes to like real life type of thing. So just having to like let stuff go and then have a new beginning. Bro, like they used to be in their bag when they made movies back then. I feel like now they don't
Yeah,
try as
They
hard.
just
It's just
recycle.
money
They
grab,
either
bro.
recycle or they kind of just like they just money grab. But what scene would you guys say hit? Like, if you can remember, what movie scene like hit you when you were a child? Like, oh, this is
Oh, when I was a
movie
child.
scene?
Okay, when I was a child,
A movie scene?
like a movie scene. Like my personal one, I remember this like the back of my hand. My dad took me to see the Avengers in 2012. And the scene where they all actually assemble in like New York, like in Times Square, was like the toughest thing I've ever seen. Like the
He said play Ken Carson in the background.
I was like, oh, like, and they all like assembled. Hulk was yelling and all that. My dad was like, oh, like my dad is like very animated, as y'all know. Like when he was like saying all that in the movies, I was like, oh, this is lit, bro. That was just like dope memory, bro. But that movie was some heat. And you know, MCU, bro. Like if y'all haven't watched, well, MCU fell off a little bit, but if y'all haven't watched like the originals, like the Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Guardian,
Bruh,
watch that.
like, but low key, if the trailers are, not gonna lie, Marvel might be cooking again because I've seen some of the Doomsday trailers. It's looking like some heat, bruh.
Yeah,
It's looking-
for Doctor Doom,
for
Doomsday.
Yeah, Doctor Doom's
that.
Doomsday.
That comes out in December.
December.
Yeah.
It seems like they're finally like getting back to the more serious Thor. If he comes back and he's actually like on his like, I'm like a like what's his face, like he's a warrior type vibe, I'm gonna be very excited, bruh.
Yeah.
Just like I get it, Thor. He's a comedic too, but I miss like the old Thor where he was about that action for real.
Just balance your characters, bro. But what scene would y'all say?
But seeing from,
If you can think of one. If not, don't
I'm trying to think of one when I was like a child. Actually, I'm not gonna, because this is why I always feel like Spider-Man was like, because you know, like when it comes to go heroes, you always hear Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, Flash too gets their love too, but like this is why I always rock with Spider-Man, and I feel like he's the most realistic one, low-key, because he low-key has like the most messed up life, like throughout his thing was it was Andrew Maguire's Spider-Man when he could have saved Gwen Stacy, bruh. When he did the whole like the web thing when he was trying to save her and stuff. When I told you that thing made me so sad, I was like, no, he couldn't save her. I was like, damn.
Oh, Andrews.
Yeah, Andrews, because I was so used to Spider-Man saving the day and stuff. Like, oh, he's gonna get this dub.
Yeah.
And then you just saw her just. I was like,
Yeah, her back. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Right.
I was like, that's crazy.
Everybody in
That was
the
crazy.
theater was like, what?
No, that was
They're
crazy.
like, what are they doing? Why did they
Yeah.
do this to Spider-Man? But there's this whole Spider-Verse.
it's like, yeah.
What about you, Joe? If you can think of one.
A particular scene.
Why you thinking about? I can give you one that get like an adult one though. Fruitvale Station, bruh.
Oh, that's a sad. That's a strong. You got to have some guts to watch that one. That
Bro.
one's sad as heck.
When
Very
I,
sad.
I've never been a person to like cry in movies and stuff like that. I always thought like, man, why are you crying at a movie? Da, da, da.
Oh, you're one of
That,
those.
bro,
It's like,
that
nah.
that was the only movie that came like close. I was like, hey, bro, turn this off.
Nah, bro, some animator and got some tearjerkers out of me, bro.
Nah,
Those are
Yeah.
some well-written.
no, that's what I honestly
Pieces
think
of
like if
art.
a story is well written enough, like and if it's like relatable in any way, especially, it can make you cry, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
for
not
sure.
I'm not gonna be one of those. Oh, bro, don't cry at that, bro. No, like you know what I'm saying. Like if you close, it's fine, bro. Like I'm not saying you gotta be like, not saying that, but like I ain't gonna lie. Some people be acting like, bro, you really crying at a movie, bro? Why, bro? Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shed those tears, bro. It makes sense, depending on what you're watching. Like, if it's some BS, it's not really sad, you crying. You kind of
Like, Elemental is a good one. Freaking that Inside Out was a good one.
Inside Out was...
Inside Out was actually some good.
Inside Out was good. Especially that first one. That one was like, bruh. The things as a kid you go through and the emotions that you be feeling. Yeah, bro. They were in a bag with that. It was in a bag with Elemental. The first anime I cried to was that freaking Erased, bro. Bruh. And then to see the ending to that, if y'all know, you know, bro. It was like, what the what is this?
It sucks. Not gonna spoil it, of course, though.
Yeah.
But no, those are good though.
Nah,
And then I'm the only like scene I'd say is like I remember it was I don't know if it was a X-Men movie, but the dude with the cards, bro. When he was in that club when they first introduced the dude with the cards.
Oh,
Gambit?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was hard.
That I remember that and I was like, yo, yo. We was in the movie theater like, oh, I'm him.
Oh yeah, like if you would go to the movies with your friends and then like y'all like picking who's bro. Me and my
Because we
friends
go
used
to
do
see
that.
all the movies with my cousins, so we just, oh.
No, like the cousin you like the least would always be the worst character. We would do that. I would do that. We would do that a lot.
You pick your people.
What are some other core memories that you just know throughout your childhood?
Well, honestly, like video game wise, like because I play games a lot as a boy. Like, well, I play a lot of games now. I ain't gonna lie. Like when the PSP first came out, man, I was begging my dad and my mom. I was like, please let me get it, please, because my friend, he always got the stuff before I got it. So like he would always have it. I'm like, dang, I want that too, bruh. So like my parents would like wait a little bit, then they would eventually get it for me. But when the PSP first came out, bruh, I was on that all the time. It was nothing but straight Madden and God of War.
You downloaded music off the
It's like
the websites under your PSP. You go to the music files and play it.
I got the internet on here. I'm lit. Yeah, it was like no, the PSP was way ahead of its time, way ahead of its time. And that honestly, my love for video games started with the PS2. PS2 was the console, bruh. When the Wii came out, it was cool. I remember that was like pretty lit too.
Oh,
But
no,
the PS2
yeah.
was the
Shout out my
goats.
cousin Sebastian and Lindsay. Those are the two that got me into gaming.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, Tenkaichi
Yep.
3. When that came out, that was some heat. Madden 8, that was some heat.
Madden, Dragon Ball Z, Mortal Kombat
Def
for
Jam,
me.
the Def Jam,
Vendetta.
the Def Jam games was some heat.
The freaking what's the football one?
NFL Street.
NFL Street was some
NFL
heat.
Street was heat.
All those games.
The Jack ones.
Wait a minute, are you talking about
The PlayStation Jack, where you turned into the evil Jack 2.
Are you talking about Jack and no, wait, what's his name, bro? Is it do you have like little like companion deal, Jack and Daxter or whatever?
Yeah, Jack and
yeah, no, that was some heat too.
Need for
And
Speed,
then
I like.
Yeah, Need for Speed was good.
Ratchet and Clank.
Heat. Right? Literally, the PlayStation had so many. Like, I like Xbox too, don't get me wrong. But PlayStation will always have a special place in my heart.
We was on the Dreamcast. We was on that GameCube.
Oh, the GameCube was some heat.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
what
remember,
really got us into the game because we was playing that robot game where they fight. The robots fight.
Oh, yeah. They had that one, and then they had what was it, like Super Monkey Ball?
Super Smash. Super Monkey
Super
Ball.
Monkey Ball.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. But I'm saying that's crazy. I straight forgot about
that one was some
Oh
heat.
my
That one was some
gosh,
heat.
I'm about to look that up and actually buy that. You know there were so many levels and how hard it was to pass those freaking levels.
There's some games
Oh
like,
my gosh.
because you remember back then for all you youngsters, bro, like you had
Right.
memory cards. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you didn't have a memory card, I remember like when I first got a PlayStation 2, there wasn't a memory card that came with it. So what you would have to do is you either play the game and try and beat it in one sitting, or you would have to just beg someone to get your memory card before you turn the game off. And I remember the first time I ever played a game on my PlayStation 2, it was a Lego something. I can't remember what it was specifically. It was a Lego something.
Batmans.
Yeah, it was Lego Batman. I had Lego Batman, Star Wars, Indiana Jones.
Yeah, the Star Wars.
Yeah,
too.
I was like halfway
Oh my
through. I was halfway
gosh.
through, no memory card. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm coming back and finish it. My dad was like, why is this on? Turned it off.
Oh,
I came back.
no.
I dropped my sandwich. I was like, no. Like I was like, he's like, what? I'm like. Didn't talk to him the rest of the day. You don't even remember that. I remember it very vaguely, bruh. So I begged my mom for a memory card. She got me one. I played it. I paused it, turned it off. I was like, oh, it's still there. Oh my God. Like it was crazy, bro.
Remember you was putting this CD in and rubbing this CD in and waiting for the little
Right, like
ass
for
to
the
go around,
GameCube,
like,
I remember the GameCube and for the PlayStation, like the PlayStation, like, and then it would like go to PlayStation. Still like, yes, it did it. Yeah, nah, because when it wouldn't work.
Now, when you got that disc, it's
yeah,
unreadable
yeah.
message. You're like, please.
No, you begging them. You praying it works.
You doing the GameCube and then do the little square, then it's like, and it just stops, and it's like, bro,
No, please keep going, keep going. Like, no. So funny,
You remember
man.
freaking 007 on the freaking
Oh,
Nintendo 64?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fire.
That was
Bro.
There were a lot of good games. Not saying there aren't good games now, because there's plenty of great games.
Yeah, there's plenty.
That's one thing I will say. That's one thing I will say.
Like the best time.
Yeah, literally.
Y'all don't understand that. Nobody has the experience that we literally grew up with technology.
In a great way. Now it kind of messes something out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I will say this though, like
Yeah, gaming, y'all did.
gaming is
y'all
something
should
to
go
me
in.
that has never truly, quote
Fell
unquote,
off.
fallen off. What I will say is some things within games have made it more difficult to enjoy. Like you got to pay for all these battle passes now.
You
got to
remember that
pay
monkey
for like
game?
which one?
We captured the monkeys and they had the little lights, the hats on with the red lights.
Wait a
And
minute.
it'd be like it'd be the monkeys and you gotta get them out the tree or you gotta catch them or get them out the.
What was it? What was it on? Was it on PlayStation? That the way you're describing it
so.
sounds familiar.
You know it if you saw it.
I would. If you find it, let me know. But like we saying all this to say like our childhoods, like we were all born like what? When were you born? 99? 99?
2000.
2000. I was also born 2000. So like growing up in the early 2000s, like I guess
I grew up in the
teenager.
2000s too.
Yeah, like yeah. So growing up in like the 2000s. So growing up in like the 2000s and then like kind of 2010s, like the games, the shows, the
Music.
movies,
Everything
the
was just
music,
so good.
everything felt so good to us. But we understand like every generation thinks that. Like I know the 90s like kids think that. I know the 80s kids think that. 70s, 60s, I don't know. But like at least from what I heard was like 80s, 90s. I heard the 80s were lit, like the 90s were lit, like because y'all had like like Tupac and like all that. You know what I'm saying? Like the parties were more
We
authentic
had
and all
the
that.
internet.
Stuff like. But
So
we had
it's
the
like
internet.
we're better than anybody else ever.
basically saying
before
we're
us
better
and
than
after.
But that's what the 90s.
We have the internet.
That's what the 90s will always hold against. Is like, yeah, you guys had the internet, so like you guys didn't have as much fun as. Because they will be like, imagine the fun y'all could have had if y'all guys didn't always have a phone in your face. Which
I
is
mean
kinda
that's
true.
kind of that's kind of true.
I still grew up playing outside though. I didn't have.
But see,
I didn't
I
have a
would
phone
say
until I was, like,
if you were born between the
high
ages of
school.
like 97 and like 2000, I'll say like 4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'd say that. Yeah. Like you had a nice balance of growing up with like the internet and technology while also maintaining
going
that level of
outside.
social stuff.
Yeah.
Like outside, like look, the day would
my
really
social
go.
skills is fire.
Yeah, because the day would really go to me. You go to school, go outside, hang out with the homies or friends or whatever. You come back, get in the shower, eat, do your homework, whatever, or maybe a variation of that. Get on the game with the homies or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like along those lines. If y'all had like online
You
or
go play
whatever.
outside and you go into the house and play in the game.
Or even on the weekends, like you just go to your homie's crib and play the game. Like one of my best friends, we would just go. I would go over his house. He would go over my house. We played Madden all day. We played 2K all day. We played Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
whatever.
Shout
Or
out
just
to the
watch-
homie Daniel and Jacob too.
Yes, sir. Or just like, you know what I'm saying, just playing the game or watching like cartoons, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And just like playing sports, all that stuff. Like I think we grew up in a very balanced very balanced time.
Sledding and snowball fights.
Yeah,
and
it was
Let's
fun.
go
It
ride
was
our
fun.
bikes.
Yeah,
We did go up in
Let's
that
go
sweet spot for-
explore.
facts. Now, one of my last questions for you guys, and we can kind of wrap it up. Why do you think nostalgia hits harder now than when we were actually living in it?
Because we're old. And we don't
And
get to experience it.
And following that, if you could relive one era of your childhood for 24 hours, or if you could paint a full day of things that you remember as a child, like in terms of like entertainment or like music or just activity, what would you do? I'll go first. First thing I would do, I'm booting up the PS2. Booting up the PS2, bringing homie over, whatever. We're going to play the game. We're going to play Madden. We're going to play Dragon Ball Z. We're going to play NFL Street, something like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Then like, we're going to put on some music. We're going to put on some music.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, I hate, like, y'all know how much I hate this phrase, but like when they say, old Wayne's the best Wayne, And unfortunately, in this instance, that is true. So, put on some Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Just, bump to that.
A$AP Rocky,
The A$AP Rocky, yeah, exactly. When Kendrick Lamar was first coming, I know a lot of y'all like to diss on Drake, but y'all forget
Drizzy.
all the time when Drake was some heat.
We gonna be all right if we put Drake on that rehab.
Good music, go outside, you know what I'm saying? Just, hoop or whatever. If we get
That's what
tired,
I'm saying.
if we get tired, you could just be able to like bring your iPod Touch or whatever, maybe a little cheap phone, PSP in the bag. You done hooping? Cool. Just go to the park, get some shade. PSP right there, Gatorade right here. Chilling, nice day. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe finish the day off with some regular show or SpongeBob or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a good day. That's a good day to me. Like, just balance the technology.
You don't have to worry about no money,
and the
job.
Facts. Yeah.
Not going nowhere, balancing your day, just being a freaking kid.
You don't even need money. Like, you don't even need money for even like how these little how these
McDonald's
kids.
mom thanks.
These kids be asking for like V-Bucks, bro. There was a time where when you bought the game, everything you needed for the game was in there already. Unless it was a DLC where you could buy something else, but you didn't have to buy anything to get further in the game. You know what I mean? Like, unless it was in-game currency, you would grind that. Yeah. Because I remember at one point, 2K. People would grind for VC, bro. Like, you were not paying for VC unless you were actually desperate, bro. But more often than not, you had the bread, so you had the skill to get it. Yeah. Usually, but
the time now is just we don't got the time.
Yeah, it don't feel like.
I think that's because I think that's why the nostalgia hits so hard. Because now we have so much responsibilities now.
Yeah, there's no time to chill.
There's no time to chill.
It feels like
it's like, bro, we was kids talking about some can't wait to grow up, bro.
That was cap. You growing up in the worst time ever.
Literally, bro, not thinking about nothing, bro. Now we got all these different things to think about and responsibilities.
I can't wait till I get my own bread and my own crib and to be that mad. No,
that was nice though. I can't lie. When I was 13 and I started making my own bread and I was still living at the crib and still not worried about nothing, just money in my pocket, it was better.
Yeah, because at that point, it's like your parents don't really expect you. Your parents don't really expect you to like chip in like that for like bills or anything. So you can still get some money. Like, honestly, if I'm being honest, like if you're like 16, 15 watching this and your parents don't make you pay for anything, literally get a job and just save all of it. Save it. Don't ask for nothing. Like, every once in a while if you want, because I'm literally telling y'all the secret on how I save like a decent amount of bread. I work, like when I first got my job at this little restaurant, I would only spend my tip money. You know what I'm saying? Like, my check would go into my savings. I would only spend my tip money. So, like, I had, like, a smooth 60, 70, 80 for food. And, like, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to take a whatever, I'm out or whatever. Yeah. Cool. I got the bread to do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that money was in there. That money is still there, bro. I'm not even going to lie. Because I don't really spend money like that. Most people know that I'm not broke, but I am cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very, very specific on what I spend. So, like you were saying, Joe, like, honestly, just going back to that, having no like rent to pay or responsibilities, working and doing all the stuff you're saying, that'd be a great day.
Man.
But, oof. Did that just die?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Also, we also mentioned like last video that Keon is gone, so we're still working through some things. But
yeah, work in progress. We building it while we fly.
Un momento.
Yeah.
No, you got it. I got it. You say your answer.
I mean,
that was our last question though. So, you got some thoughts? Final thoughts, brother?
I mean, shoot. I mean, my camera's off. So.
Yeah. No, keep talking.
So my final thoughts on nostalgia, bro. We all had some good shows, bro. We came up in a good time. There's like an endless catalog. Flapjack, Chowder.
Flapjack is a big. I know y'all can't see me, but Flapjack. What else was there? No, why I forget my homie in the purple. Chowder. Yeah. Dang.
The homies. Flapjack, Chowder, all the shows, bruh. That just be bringing you back. Ain't some good. I'm glad I was born when I was born.
Nah.
Came up with the people that I came up with.
Yeah, for real. Like movies, like especially when they used to play movies while you're in school teaching or whatever.
Man, yeah.
Like A Bug's Life. That was another core movie about Bug's Life. The Great Debate with Denzel and them when they did the debate. I don't know if y'all got shown that in school, but that was a fire movie. Remember the Titans is another core movie of mine during my childhood.
Don't forget about the Disney Channel, bangers.
Oh yeah, like the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
I'm talking about the movies, like you were saying, like Jump In with Corbin Blue.
Lemonade Mouth.
The Minutemen, you remember that?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
The Time Travelers.
Yeah, no, that was a good one.
was
There was a
sick.
lot. Basically, what we saying is,
The one with the dude from Everybody Hates Chris.
oh, Let It Shine.
Let It Shine.
Oh man, that
was
one was
my
some heat. No,
favorite,
that one
though.
was some heat.
Yeah.
That was like any
He
black
said,
kid
"When
watching
you don't
was
want
like,
a battle. You're the snake
said,
without the rattle. The boat without the paddle.
So you should go ahead and skedaddle.
any black kid in that time when y'all know when that trailer dropped, you were lit, bro. I know. Me and my sister, we were like, oh,
They got
all
the black
cast.
one. Like, they got the black one.
Yeah, like Coco Jones, like. Man,
And shout out you, Donovan
if
Mitchell.
you know, you know.
Shout out you, Donovan Mitchell. You bagged yourself a good one right there, Yankee.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, no, that was a good one. Yeah, like what we're saying is, just to wrap it up, like we have a lot of things we can appreciate about like our childhoods in terms of like the culture and the media and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it really helped us like develop like honestly, to be honest, like you can tell if someone had like a decent childhood based off like their comedy and like what they like what they laughed at, like what they laugh at, bro. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah,
man,
you can
what was
really
you
tell
watching?
someone's sense of humor.
Yeah,
by the
is a
time
better
they
way to
say-
put it.
Yeah,
But like,
for sure.
man, like there was some heat in every aspect. Music, media, like video games,
Yeah.
TV, like
Because like,
this is a great
oh
time.
wait, yeah, I just realized I didn't even
Social,
say that. I didn't say
social
that.
media, the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
all
gonna say,
that.
like my like day to answer your question before we go is like woke up, just have like having the family breakfast and stuff, chill with my family for a little bit. Then I would get on the game for a little. Then like this would be my perfect day, like type of thing. Like get on the game for a little, then get hoop outside with the homies. After
Yeah,
that,
the hoop says.
the hoop session with the homies, we shower, and then after that there will be like a little party or something. Everything. Pause.
We knew what you meant, but when he looked over, I was like, I already know what he's
I was
thinking.
gonna laugh, man. Because I was gonna laugh. Miles made me laugh.
We knew what you
That
meant.
was my karma. I did.
See,
get
you didn't have to do it to me.
that.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's karma right there. But yeah, pause. We would shower on our own in our own houses and
He
whatever.
said, "Nah, son, it's a
As a matter of
separate
fact, that's what we really
And
meant.
then yeah, and then there will always be like a function afterwards, and we'll all get down,
Yeah.
have a good time, and then go home.
Yeah.
Bro,
Man,
I
it used to
miss
be
that,
so
bro.
simple, bruh. It used to be so
We
simple.
used to play outside and be outside, just talk to each other, bro.
All day. All day too. You be outside. My parents would have to
All
yell.
day.
They have to yell me to
Once
come
it's-
back inside.
Yeah, it'd be dark outside. You still be out.
They're like, where are you at? I'm like, I'm coming.
That's
Sprint
the
from
good
whatever
thing
they
about not
want.
having a phone, because they can't do nothing to you. Look, they can't call me.
That is true.
I
They
was like,
can't call me.
I didn't see the
They don't
time.
know
Why
where
can't I
I'm
see
at,
the
right.
time?
Yeah, right. You know.
It's
But
like you see it's dark outside, right? I was like,
I'm like, shoot, what is this? The little house on
I
the
had to
prairie,
walk
bro?
here. I had to walk here. We were far out.
What can I say? Sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway.
nah, for real.
Nah, for real. But nah.
I think
but,
that's why people like I think that's why people like COVID so much. Like some
So I'm
people,
saying we did have
some
phones
people-
though back then though, and it was lit, bro.
Like some people liked COVID because like since they couldn't go to work, it kind of except for the essential workers. Shout out y'all, because I don't know how y'all did it. So shout out, salute to y'all, much respect. But for the other people that had to kind of get like furloughed and they kind of got to slow down a bit and stuff, and like they did like the old things that they used to do back in the day. I can see why some people like the COVID time as well. So
yeah,
yeah.
that's real.
The only thing that sucks about COVID, bro, Walmart, bro, not being 24 hours no more.
oh, was that because of COVID?
I thought it was just because people kept
People
messing
kept
around
messing
past,
around, yeah.
past like I don't know.
They stopped it in COVID.
Oh.
I guess that makes
Like
sense.
people
though.
kept doing those milk jug challenges.
Then
When
it
they
was only
like,
essential. It was only essential. so it's only be out when you need it to be
Yeah.
out. So they gave that time frame of people being out, and it was just like, well, shit, nobody should be out past 12. Fuck it. Oh my gosh, what am I?
This must forgot that the camera's still rolling. But anyway, no, y'all,
I wasn't trying to clean up. I'm just like, bro, what's going on with that?
I don't know. It does that. But anyway, y'all, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let us know like what you missed from your childhood. I mean, obviously, if you're from the 2000s, hopefully you have some of the same things that we mentioned in terms of like the music. We didn't touch much on music, but you know that could go like a long way.
Super Monkey Ball though, bro.
Yeah, Super Monkey. Yeah,
crazy.
But yeah, nah, for sure. Like, let us know in the comments what was special about your childhood, or what nostalgia do you kind of like relate with in terms of like what you touched on with your childhood.
If you
Curious
wanted
to
to
see.
do something with music, let us know in the comments or an episode about that.
Yeah, but
All right.
we appreciate y'all. Go ahead.
Like, comment, subscribe,
Yup.
share it down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But we appreciate y'all. God bless, and like Joe said, we out. Peace.